What do you think's harder, sucking dick or eating pussy? Or do you think that they're equally hard and we'll just never know?
I think.
And I'm talking about you
I
have to
think-
make the person come.
Yeah,
obviously.
I know. And that's why I would say eating pussy.
But why?
Because, one, there's more folds and flaps.
I don't think that's true.
You guys got a lot more folds and flaps. You got
Your
more.
balls have folds and flaps.
It's not the same. They have.
But
Like
what about having folds and flaps makes it harder? I was actually going to, okay.
There's more to navigate. You know?
Like, as in it's in the way?
Yeah.
Like you have to move it out of the way?
Yeah, well, I mean, the main reason why, to be honest, is that it's just harder for women to come.
Okay, but I'm also like, you got to take that out of the equation because I was thinking
Why?
like, because like some women, it's not hard for them to come.
Okay, but that's...
I just
All
meant
right.
like,
Those are outliers.
well, I've never eaten pussy, but I feel like maybe it would make your like jaw really tired or your like tongue really tired.
I would think that sucking dick would tire out your jaw more than
No,
eating
because
pussy.
with sucking dick, you have to be completely relaxed. And with eating pussy, you have to be kind of engaged.
No, you have to be relaxed as well. You have to be loose.
Not with your jaw, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll never know. Well, there's definitely someone that sucked dick and eat pussy that we could ask.
Well, yeah, there's quite a few out
like
there.
Andy Dick. Andy Dick would have a good answer.
Yeah, let's get him to call in. I would...
I wish we were friends with Andy Dick. I think that you're right.
If it's
no,
like
I
a
think that you're
huge
right.
dick, that seems really tough, though.
No, because technically, even if you're sucking a huge dick, you don't have to suck all of the dick to make it come.
I guess. Yeah, you can just kind of...
Yeah, you
But
can
it's the same with eating pussy. Like,
focus on
you're
one
mainly
area.
going to be focused on one little area.
Yeah, I don't know, because it's like, okay, guys are so bad at it, so it's like, is it just harder or?
I don't think that's it. I don't think it's that much harder. I think guys are just like, I'm
Ew.
good.
Ew, I thought you were about to do like an impression of a guy who was bad at eating pussy. Because
Yeah.
he started going, I don't like that at all.
He just has his mouth like,
But do you think it's because
just
like,
mouth closed. He's like, you don't like this? I'm humming on your pussy. That doesn't feel good.
I just didn't like that how you were starting because I thought you were going to get grosser.
Also, I've heard girls say that they don't like it at all.
Well, there's a reason for that. I could make you not like a blowjob. Trust me.
Not all blowjobs. You could make me not like that specific one.
Yes, I could if every single person was making it terrible.
I still don't think that's one of the differences. I don't think that's true.
That's what I used to say.
I don't think that's true.
That's what I used to say.
What, that you don't like?
Yeah, I wouldn't even let anyone do it because every time I did, it was terrible.
And then you fell in love.
And then I met someone that could do it. And that's why I'm like, is it even that hard or what's going on here? How retarded is everyone?
Okay, well,
Okay, this is like this is such a hack premise. Whatever, this is a hack premise. It doesn't even matter. I was just thinking like, if there could be a real competition of like people who suck dick and eat pussy, and we're just like put like in like a bracket, and it's like you have 5 minutes. Here's a pussy. Here's a dick. How many of them can you make come? How many of them would be dicks? How many of them would be pussies?
Like multiple dicks
Do you
and
know what I'm
pussies
saying?
in 5 minutes?
Yeah, so it's a whole tournament.
I mean, I like this idea. Is it single or
But
double elimination?
They're not going to do it twice. You have to. You have one person. Wait, I'm trying to say this in a way that makes sense. You have a girl and a guy for each round, and you only get one chance. You only get 1 5-minute period for each person. And listen, maybe some of them no one comes, but it's like I say there's 10 rounds, right? You definitely and you have to be good at this too. Mm-hmm. You're definitely making at least a few of them come. Are they all dicks? Are they all pussies? What's going on? You know? It's a good study. They should do a scientific study.
That's also
5 minutes is not a lot of time, but I think that if you're good at it, then you could do it.
I couldn't do 5 minutes.
I think you could do 5 minutes.
I think in that case, eating pussy would be way harder because I think it takes way more to get women.
Yeah, that's true. It's just longer.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
And like you guys are like thinking about what to make for dinner and like, you know.
That's not what I'm thinking about at all.
You know, like how you got to vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like what are you going to get from the grocery store? That's just more dinner stuff.
And what are men thinking about?
Other women.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, obviously. So
if we just thought about other guys, it would go quicker?
Yeah, if you thought about like...
No, actually, we're thinking about other women too, to be honest.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What women?
Other ones?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's dumb. I don't care about that. I have pretty much all of mine are shitting on women. My things I wrote down.
Oh, great.
One of them is that I really don't like is that a bunch of people are calling vaginas yonis, and it's just making me so mad.
Yeah, I had an ex that did that, and it's
my chapstick.
It's not great.
I don't like when you call it yoni.
Is that the worst term for it for you? Is that like the grossest one? Because there's actually a lot of gross ones for pussies to be.
No,
Poon. Poon.
Okay, but that one's
Poon
funny.
Is way worse.
But that one's funny.
It's funnier
Yoni's
than
not
Yoni.
funny. Yoni's upsetting.
Yoni's such a yogi girl.
Yoni makes me like really angry, and I don't even get mad about stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't understand
why people call it that.
They call it that, like they're trying to make your pussy your heart. That's the whole part. Is like, oh, this is your life force. It's like, no, your pussy is your fucking pussy, and your heart is your heart. It's not keeping your body alive. It's not like making flowers bloom around you. It's not. It's just your vagina.
Yeah.
It's like calling your stomach your linky. My linky. I put a little stone in my linky and now it's glowing. It's like, what are you doing?
That's a good term for a dick, though.
Linky.
My linky.
It's so, you know what it is? It's childish. You might as well call it your fucking pee-pee. Yeah. I have to tinkle out of my pee-pee. Mm-hmm. It's really childish because it's funny because girls are always like, oh, don't shave your pussy bald because it'll make you seem like a child. While you're like, my yoni. No. Yoni's canceled. Don't say yoni ever again.
That's your PSA for today?
Unless you've unless you literally are a virgin, then you can call it your yoni. If a dick has been in your pussy, it's not a yoni. If you can call it your yoni if you've only fucked yourself with crystals and blades of grass.
I think that's what most of those girls do, though.
They fucking shine their pussy into the sun and they're like, my yoni is my life force. No, it's not. Your brain and your heart. Those are what's keeping you alive. But you can not have a vagina. You can have a hysterectomy, and you'll be fine. You could have no yoni, and you're still gonna be good.
Yeah, pussies are kind of there's too much gross stuff going on for you to call them a yoni. You can't be like, oh, my yoni is discharging.
Yeah.
my yoni's bleeding profusely right now.
It sounds like a yo-yo, a glowing yo-yo drops out of it and does tricks and like walks the dog. If your pussy can walk the dog, then you can call it a yoni. You have to earn it. Something has to be going on in there.
Someone's pussy can definitely do that. Do yo-yo tricks?
There's no way.
You don't think so?
Also, do you know what they do? They put like a thing with a hook in there so that they can hold weights with it. They hang a weight out of their vagina.
What do you mean? Who are you talking about?
People that call their vagina yoni. They put a little thing in there and then it has a hook at the bottom so that they can, with like a string, and they can like hold like a kettlebell with it.
And they do like kettlebell swings?
It's like, but they won't work out. But they won't do a push-up. Do you know what I mean?
That's weird that you say that.
Well, they won't challenge their body in any way unless it's their vagina.
I mean, that does seem like something that you would have done.
No, it doesn't.
During CrossFit.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, because I'm practical. If I fall on the ground, I want to be able to get up as soon as possible. What's the point of making your pussy stronger?
That's not what push-ups are, by the way. Push-ups aren't just so you can get off the ground faster.
They are.
That's not why people
You can do
push-ups.
a push-up. If you could do 0 push-ups and you had to get off the ground, how would you do it? Roll on your back?
What? No. Who gets off the ground like that?
If you fell on the ground, like someone pushed you face forward.
I go knees.
No, you would. To get on your knees, you need to push yourself up. You're a man, so you've always been able to push yourself off the ground. I feel like
that's not true.
You've been able to do at least 1 push-up.
Barely.
Okay, but I'm saying some women can't even do 1 push-up.
Me just using my arms to push myself off the ground would take longer than if I just go.
You're not just using your arms. You're using your legs too, but you need your arms to be engaged. I'm just saying, what are you doing hanging a fucking rock out of your pussy when you can't even pull yourself up? We need priorities.
Yeah, but some people, that's what they want. They want a strong pussy. I would work out my dick.
But what is the strong pussy getting you? What is this extra strong pussy like? What does that help your life at all?
What if you're in like a dire situation?
Okay.
And like somebody, let's say you're getting mugged on the street or whatever. Mm-hmm. And you have a yo-yo in your yoni.
Okay.
And you gotta swing it. You gotta swing the yo-yo and knock them out with your. You know what I mean? What if your hands are tied behind your back, and the only thing you have is your pussy? That's your last line of defense.
I mean, you have legs; those need to be strong too. You have a head, you have a neck, you have a back. It's like utilizing your pussy for strength is the last thing you should be worried about. You might as well be working out your fucking toes. Yeah, someone's going to be falling off a cliff and all you have is a rope that's inside your pussy and you have no arms or legs. For some reason your arms and legs have been cut off, but you have a rope in your pussy and you can pull someone off the cliff. That's the point?
Yeah.
What's wrong with people is what I want to know.
I think that's smart. It's like
if men started working out their buttholes to make them stronger. If you started dangling fucking dumbbells out of your asshole.
Like bungee jumping.
Yeah. But through your butt.
But through my butthole.
They better start bungee jumping through their pussies, or else what are they training for? People would ask you when you work out a lot, what are you training for? But they never ask the girls who are strengthening their yonis what they're doing.
Oh yeah, because nobody wants to talk to them. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm talking about this too much. It just makes me mad.
Yeah.
Fuck yonis.
Whoa. All right.
What could you call your dick that would be even close to that? You couldn't. I guess a linky.
Maybe like I think what's gross when dudes is like they call him like my little man.
No one does that.
Yeah, they do.
Literally, no one does that.
That's true.
That's unreal that you're saying that.
What do you mean?
Who does that? Who that it was in your life said that to you? Because you were about to get molested. That's for sure.
Yeah. You're
like, I hate when my uncle used to. Who called it that?
Me, when I'm staring in the mirror, naked.
No one's ever done that.
People would say that. People do say that.
It's just that you can't give an example at all, so it's hard to believe you.
I'm not gonna.
Like an older guy, like what demographic of man?
Older, younger.
Little man? I'd have never heard that. I've heard like maybe little guy, maybe not little man.
Okay, you're splitting hairs here, but
I'm just saying what I've heard. I've never heard little man.
Okay, little guy's equally gross.
It's actually a little person.
Yeah. Yeah, my dick is non-binary, so. Whoa, you're going to spill the water with your fucking gross-ass toes. Watch it.
Okay, you don't have anything else prepared, huh?
Why do you do this to me? What? You're the one, you're like, I have 4 topics.
Oh, I do. I just...
We were gonna watch Casino so you could shit on it.
I couldn't do it.
And she wants to do a segment where she watches beloved movies and then makes fun of them.
Say why they're wrong. Say why they shouldn't have been made.
And we realized last night that we're never going to be able to do this segment because you can't get through a movie.
We sit down to do something. This is what drives me crazy in general. I'm going to start off and say that it's people from California, by the way. I'm going to make this about people from California, even though it's not. Cameron, raised in San Diego, he can't even tie his shoes in less than 15 minutes. Like, there is no sense of urgency.
It's not true.
And I have so much sense of urgency that it makes me, like, so anxious that when I say I want to do something, it doesn't have... I mean, even filming this, do you know what I mean? It took, like, 10 times longer than I thought that it was going to. But...
Is there a reason for that?
The movie has to start by 8 for me to not fall asleep.
It wouldn't matter.
Yes, it would.
But...
I'm
That's
telling
neither
you.
here nor there. Your sense of urgency is just like, we need to get this over with so I can go lay on the bed and scroll through TikTok for 4 hours.
I fell asleep.
I'm just saying, it's like, what are you so urgent about?
The sense of urgency that I'm going to fall asleep if we don't get it started. It's kind of crucial that I need to be awake to shit on stuff.
No, not for you.
In my sleep, am I shitting on it? And I'm like, this part's boring.
Yeah.
Too long. The scene's too long. Should have ended 30 seconds ago. I have a lot of critiques on movies.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other shitty thing that I was going to shit on women about, because it's crazy how much this comes up on my algorithms. I think I just like hate watch a lot of stuff. Well, I do hate watch a lot of stuff, but we've talked about this before, I think. When women give a birthday gift to their boyfriend, and then the gift is sexy pictures of them.
I've had exes do that.
That is,
or an ex, yeah. I've had that.
The worst fucking gift, and the most unself-aware thing you can do, because a lot of women I think are like to claim that they're more emotionally intelligent than men, especially at things like gift giving and like housemaking.
You guys love doing that.
It's like, bro, that is, I couldn't think of a worse gift. Maybe like, no, I can't think of one. Or a more, okay, so my standard of like gift giving is that you know the person really well and that you're like specifically catering the gift to them. And then you're giving the gift and it's about you. That's the opposite of what gifts are.
Yeah, I can definitely think of, I've gotten worse gifts.
What, the surfboard?
Yeah.
We have talked about this. Yeah, but like...
It's like, a gift is worse when someone just gives you a thing that they want you to do.
Yeah.
They're like, here's your 2018 taxes.
Well.
Do this.
I think it was more like, here's fucking size, I don't even know. But I just think
there's definitely worse than what would be,
it's just
what
not
would be
a
a better
gift.
version
It's
of
just
that?
not a gift. You can give that to somebody, but it isn't a gift. It's like it's like a thing that you did. It's like an art project or a show and tell. At best.
It's weird that you're coming for nudes because you were such a... It's not
nudes.
You're such a
It's not even nudes. It's like them pretending to be beer posters or in lingerie doing boudoir. It's basically a self-esteem boost for them. It's like people who are insecure, who like don't feel good about themselves, being like, here, tell me I look good.
Happy birthday.
Which is like, yeah, not their problem at all. Like, it sounds like a personal issue. Like, maybe you should figure out what's going on with you.
Well, I know what to get you for your birthday now.
Yeah, if you gave me sexy pictures, that's really funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny. If you did a whole photo shoot for it, like, and I would have I would be really caught off guard too. So
you're backtracking. You think that would be a good gift?
No, I think that's a funny gift for you to do. But that's just because we're literally making fun of it right now. So now that's a more thoughtful gift already. Already that's a more thoughtful gift. Because it's personal.
Yeah. Okay.
Fine, then think of it. If I could give you a bad gift.
A bad gift?
Yeah. What would it be? Because you even like socks.
Yeah, if they're good socks.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like...
Yeah, what's something I like?
I'm really easy to please.
No, there's definitely like something that I like that you don't like that I could give you, but I can't think of it. It's so hot right now. Are you sweating?
No, I'm good.
Like, I've just been angrily ranting about women this podcast.
Yeah, no wonder you're heated.
This isn't going to go well.
You're like, and I'm glad they can't have abortions.
Oh, yeah, that too. Oh, my God, enough with the abortions. It's just like, I don't know, like, I get that it's not good.
Yeah,
but I don't feel anything about it at all. I don't understand having emotion, I guess.
I don't know what posting the same meme over and over again. I don't know how much that's getting done.
What's the point of being like? Yeah, what's the point?
They're like, maybe if they see that I also posted this meme.
The only way you're allowed to talk about things, in my opinion, if they make you upset, is if you're gonna do something about it, which is like really hard. The really hard thing to do is go into politics. A shitty thing that nobody wants to do except for losers that want to be famous, and the only way to do it is politics. Like, politicians want to be famous. They're just like dorks that do it with books instead of talking about dick jokes like us. Unless you're going to go get involved in politics, then that's why I don't care.
Yeah.
About it. It's not my problem to deal with. It sucks, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not going to invest my life into it. I hope someone does, but it isn't going to be me.
Well, for as much as you shit on California, that's one of the nice things about living here is that you can get pregnant and then just
be like, nah, and
just kill it.
Yeah, and I've also never come close to having an abortion, but my sister did, and I talked to her, and she was like, they just suck that thing out too with a vacuum. A Hoover. I was like, you good? And she was like, yeah, I'm good. And then it's just to hold on to things is such a bad call.
To hold on to
you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go.
You're talking about
once they suck it out of you. Once they suck it out of you with a vacuum, c'est la vie.
You're talking about it like it's
c'est la vie. What's that mean again?
Such is life.
Yeah, there you go.
That's so funny though.
Yeah. I know.
You can't just hold on to stuff like
your dead fetus.
Baby.
Oh man.
You gotta let it go.
Let it go, bitch.
Yeah, that's definitely a hot take.
I'm just so insensitive that it's really hard for me to relate to people. It's like I definitely know that people are in way worse situations where it matters more, but like that person that got, like raped or whatever really bad thing happened to them is going to have like so many other challenges in their life, and you can't like take on whatever it is they're going through, right? Because you're not going to be able to change people in Africa, people in third world countries. Like there's so many things in the world that you're not going to be able to change. So unless you're going to get involved with legislation and making changes, what do you do? You just
mouth shut?
No, just don't be. It's like anger doesn't do anything but negative. Like surrendering and letting go of things and like focusing on whatever it is that is in your control. If you can help one person, that's fine. But getting angry just is not productive at all.
Well, yeah. I mean, I agree with that. There was a lot on the way there that I'm like, I don't know if this is if this is the angle you want to take, but
it's fine. I don't think that people are going to understand my perspective, but that's also okay. It's okay to not understand other people's perspective.
Yeah, well, it's just like, what if I had been aborted?
Then my life would be different.
That's the other argument.
Then all
that's
these
all you have to
questions are
say.
such a waste
then your
of time.
life would be different.
Yeah.
Wow. You'd still not be coming.
Yeah, that sucks.
But
like,
probably would have killed yourself.
What control do I have in that? It's just like I feel like people feel like this sense of control that doesn't exist. Like, we're not in control of anything. It's all a false sense. Like all these laws we make and all these little like bullshit anthills we create with our little buildings and stuff. It just could all come crumbling down in a second's time, and it just doesn't matter.
I mean, I agree with that. Yeah.
Just face your own challenges, help people when you can, and that's it.
And do comedy.
Yeah.
Start a podcast.
And stop calling your pussy a Yoni.
That's all
for
you
Jesus
have to do.
Christ's sake. Our Lord and Savior, who's definitely real too, and that matters.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're not going to start coming for Jesus.
Jesus. People say I say that wrong.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I say museum wrong. Also, by the way, you say I say museum wrong because of like where I'm from. And then I heard Louis C.K. say it, and he says it the same way. And I was like,
okay,
Daddy.
He does a lot of things wrong.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, it's like you're supposed to jack off in private.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing. It's like you're supposed to do it when no one's around.
At least he's not getting anyone pregnant.
Yeah, I'll give him that. And he's.
I wonder what his daughters.
And he's
are
hilarious too. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not gonna.
I bet his daughters are super cool.
Yeah.
They're like old now.
Yeah.
I think they're both like high school or older.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because remember in the show, they were like, the show was so long ago. It was like at least 10 years ago, right?
It's been a minute, yeah, since they got canceled.
My points in this podcast are that I'm on Team Louis, that I'm against abortion for some reason. I'm not even against abortion. I just feel like people are like,
you're just annoyed
people think that like making a like protesting and like making a big deal out of things like changes it when it like doesn't do anything at all. You know?
Yeah, you're against
wasting your time.
Protests more than you're against abortion. I
think that you could make a productive use of your time when you detach anger from the scenario, when you get focused. Because when you let your emotion control your response, you're actually just kind of like not doing anything, unfortunately. And people are ruled by emotion, unfortunately.
Yeah, not you though.
And that's
right?
why men are in power.
That's why?
Yeah, that's why we let men be in power, because they're able to detach themselves better.
I think women are probably better at detaching themselves.
Why?
Because you guys have to do it more.
In what sense?
Like, I think men are more ego-driven.
But that's detaching yourself. If you're thinking only about yourself and not others.
Yeah, but women are also really good at that.
Being selfish?
Mm-hmm.
Not as far as like being in charge of the world goes.
Well, that's just because we as men,
this guy.
He's
never been in charge of anything.
Men, including myself, we've just been running shit for longer. It's just like
no.
It would if women had been running shit the whole time, then we'd. Yeah.
No, that's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
There isn't a scenario where women had started running things and they just kept it.
And a lot of Native American cultures. And that's why they're not really around anymore.
But I'm saying like men would have still taken it. Women don't really take it, the power.
Yeah, you're too busy swinging kettlebells with your
out of
Yonis.
Our pussies. I know. I'm telling, and fucking doing protests about abortion. It's like all of those things would be changed if you stopped getting mad about things that suck and just started like doing the shit that other people do and being a piece of shit. It's like, be a piece of shit if you want to get things done. Unfortunately, is the truth.
Yeah, but women are like, it's weird to act like they're not good at that though, or like separating, like so many women get married to someone that they don't love out of, a fear of instability, or
that's not getting anything security. Done though. That's anything that's getting less
but
done.
That's detaching though.
No, but I'm talking about getting shit done.
You do this all the time where you like bring up a point and then I make a counterpoint and you're like, well, no, I'm saying this other, and then you change.
No. We're talking about abortion and we're talking about changing things in law form, like getting things done, being in charge and being in power.
And getting we're talking about how women are better at detaching than men.
Yeah, but you're using the detaching part about emotions to prove that they're doing a thing that is not productive at all. There's nothing productive about being a gold digger. It works. It's just not that productive.
It's definitely productive.
Like what? What does it get done?
What do you mean?
You
money?
Just have money?
Money.
That doesn't, but then you're not doing anything. You're just shopping and you're just rich.
That's something. You're gonna act like that's not anything?
Yeah, but it's not anything that's gonna like make change. Because women are always saying that they want change, right? Like with the abortion
homeless
thing.
People.
Yeah, so you just gotta be like, you gotta out piece of shit men.
I think women can do that for sure.
They could. They should do it more. That's what I'm saying.
You're definitely a bigger piece of shit than I am.
Yeah. I also am lazy and I don't care. I'd rather get my rights taken away and be able to do stand up and kind of not do anything and just like walk around and like shop and eat than like know that everyone in the world gets an abortion. Just the truth. Because I love doing stand up and I love walking around shopping and getting things to eat.
Yeah, I do. I love all those things too.
But if women are really upset about those things, then I think you're right. They could overthrow the men. I just am not upset about them, so I know I'll never make a change.
First of all, there's more of you, and we kind of need you guys to be around.
Yeah. They could do it. They're just not doing it. But maybe they're doing it more now. There's definitely more stand-up comics that are female now.
Which is bad.
Yeah.
You just proved that point. That's not a good thing.
I just see more complainers than I see doers, and that's my problem.
I mean, it's what we're doing right now. Is complaining.
We're making content for what our career is. This is the career we chose. We didn't choose politics.
The career we chose is that of complainers.
Right. So we're getting things done.
By complaining.
Mm-hmm. Your hands are sweaty.
No, they're not.
They're definitely sweaty.
They're not sweaty.
Actually, this guy.
No, this hand is sweaty.
I think there's like a couple.
How sweaty that hand is.
I think there's a couple creepy guys that come in to where I work that know me, and I can't put my finger on it, but the way that they address me is weird. And this one guy was like leaving, and he's like, Allison, and he fist bumped me, and it was like wet and slimy. His knuckles were. Yeah. And it was so unsettling. It's like, why are your knuckles slimy? So many guys are so weird to me at the store. What did this one guy say to me the other day? I don't know. It's always about my hair too. It's like always it's giving like fetish vibes, you know?
Yeah.
Like something about red hair. Yeah. Red. It's like, I don't know. People are weird about red hair.
Yeah.
I don't like when they get too into it.
Yeah. Does the carpet match the drapes?
They don't say that. They don't say that. You know, one guy though, he gave me a good tip and he wanted it to be like a cool thing he was doing. And he gave it to me like that, like you can keep it. And then he walked away backwards and winked at me. Imagine walking away backwards. Like people do that.
Yeah. I wish that story ended with him getting hit by a car.
Also, I don't know, I sell weed or whatever at the weed store. And like a lot of people come in that are from out of town. Have you ever heard of exotic as in reference to weed?
No, I don't think so.
I had never heard that. People will be like, yeah, I want that exotic. And I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Because they don't really know about real weed science. And unfortunately here, we're the super weed nerds. So we're like, we're actually trying to cater to which experience that you're looking for. And those people are like, they immediately freak out. And they're like, I thought I knew about weed, but it's like exotic. I guess it's like in rap music. Rap music. I said rap music.
I don't know if it is. People
that's what one of my coworkers said. Coworkers was like, oh, it's like rapper weed.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
All right.
You never heard it though, right? I'm not crazy. Also, I'm a ginger. Don't ask me about anything exotic.
Yeah.
Got that exotic.
Are you a ginger or do you just have red hair?
What are you talking about?
So I thought gingers have to have like really pale skin and freckles.
Who's classifying this?
I don't know. The people that, classify stuff.
There isn't
qualifications. IRS or whatever.
I'm just pale and I have red hair. You think I have to have freckles? I used to. I don't go in the sun without sunscreen as much because it's bad for my skin. Mm-hmm. So if I was just burnt more, I'd be a ginger.
Yeah.
I used to have a lot of freckles.
Okay.
I look good with freckles. It's just like.
It's like, can you be Italian and a ginger?
Yes.
I don't know. We'll have to look this up.
I mean,
I kind of want to debunk your entire identity.
If you're talking about South Park, which is 90% of what people refer to, then gingers are technically one and then day walkers are the other, and I'm technically a day walker.
Yeah, which still means you have no soul, right?
Mm-hmm.
According to South Park mythology.
Which I agree with.
I mean, yeah.
I'm like, abortions, whatever. Who
you
cares?
prove it every episode.
That I just don't have a soul.
That you're soulless.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you proved it the moment you said that The Office sucked.
I didn't say The Office sucked. It's just like enough praising The Office. It's just another distraction from what really matters, you know?
Getting these ladies abortions.
No. But I guess that too.
That's what matters.
Mm-hmm. It was so funny because girls would be like, okay, there's a girl at the store and she was like, and they're like, you know, just distraught. They're like, oh man, I'm so distraught over it. And they're like, just think about all the people who had an abortion scheduled for today. And that's so funny to me for some reason. Like, that's the thing is my reaction to everything is always that I laugh. Like, I laugh at everything. I laugh at like really fucked up shit. So it is funny to think that you're like, oh, can't wait for my abortion on this day. And then it's like the day before it gets, yeah, that's really funny.
Yeah.
But they were like crying, or they weren't crying, but they were like, just think about all the people whose abortion was scheduled for today. And I was like, actually, I haven't thought about that. And that's really funny.
Yeah. I was going to say RIP, but I guess it's the opposite. It's
yeah. Congratulations.
Whatever. Yeah. But it's like now you get to be a mom. And every lady wants to be a mom.
They give them away, too.
Every lady wants to be a mom.
Mm-hmm.
And a wife. And now you get at least one of those.
What else do ladies want?
Jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
And
to just want to have fun.
And
they just want to have fun.
Yeah.
But they don't want to have abortions. Girls just don't want to have abortions.
That's the other Cyndi Lauper song that nobody talks about.
Yeah. Girls just don't want to have rights.
Yeah.
Don't wanna. Yeah. I mean, I think it's funny to lose rights. I think it's funny that we're losing our rights. I hope we lose the right to drive, honestly.
As a white man, I don't think I've ever lost one right.
I love losing my rights. That's so funny. What other rights can I lose? Like, what right would you want me to lose?
The right to run your fucking mouth so much. I
knew you were going to say that. Yeah. If I lost the right to run my mouth, I would be bummed out. But the thing is, I would also die doing it. Like, I would just get shot for running my mouth or whatever the punishment would be. I'd just be in jail. And I'd be running my mouth there until they killed me.
Yeah.
You just have to drive to a different state to run your mouth now. You know? If you really want to run your mouth, you'll drive to the state. Or you'll fucking walk. If you were like, say there's something I really wanted, like getting an abortion. And you were like, you got to walk to Kansas to get it. I walk to Kansas.
No, you're not.
I'll walk there. I'll do it. I know I can. I believe in myself and I could.
You'll have the baby by the time you get to Kansas.
No. I could walk there in probably 2 weeks?
I don't think so.
I think you can.
I
know a guy that walked
accurate.
the whole country. And I think it didn't take him longer than a couple months.
I think he lied to you.
Well, I don't know him personally. You just have to look it up. It's like a guy that did it. I'm just saying, if you want it, you want it.
Okay.
Also, I hope I lose the right to drive, though. Seriously, that would be great.
You already have. You don't have a license.
If we could work on taking away that right for women, what other right would I want to be taken away? I really don't I don't love voting, and I don't really love jury duty. So if you could take those rights away from me.
Yeah.
What right would you want to lose? Voting's annoying. Probably that one, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I've only voted once. And
what about the right to bear arms?
Great.
You could take that one away from me too. Oh yeah, voting didn't feel good for me either.
I don't know. What rights do I have?
Okay, the right to bear arms, the right to...
No, I like that one.
You like having guns?
Yeah, I think... I think we should have to have guns.
What's that? Yeah, what are the rights? Oh, we can't even look it up anymore. We can't think of a single one, huh? Yeah. Between the two of us. I mean, driving.
You know when people are getting arrested and they're like, I know my rights? It's like,
we do not know our rights.
Yeah.
I don't even know mine. So if you took them away, I'd be like, oh, I didn't even know I had that one.
What? I can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like driving. We just don't have a car. But I really enjoy driving.
So you wouldn't want that right taken away?
I guess, like,
there's got to be one that you don't want to have. I kind of don't like having rights.
Maybe like the right to peaceful assembly.
What's that mean?
Like protest and stuff.
You don't want that one.
I don't want white people to have that right. I think other people, it's like,
but it has to be personal to you.
Yeah. Okay. I am personally a white guy.
I don't want that one either.
It's like, I don't think that we should have the right, because then...
To assemble? Yeah, we should.
Because then some bad stuff happens.
We've never assembled and it's gone well.
No. Yeah, also, white people should stop assembling.
For sure. Also, the last time we assembled for the BLM protests, we were bad at it. You and I did not do a good job. First of all, we were all white. What were we thinking? This is when we were smoking way too much weed. We're all white with red bandanas.
Well, okay, all right. First of all, we showed up late.
We showed up an hour and a half late.
We were the only...
That was kind of BLM of us, if you're asking me.
We were the only people not wearing all black, which we should. We
were wearing all white. Why did we do that?
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I didn't think it would matter.
It was just summer. And it was really hot, and I was
wearing
laundry
day.
And I was wearing my like whatever the coolest summer keep me cool outfit would be.
Yeah, I didn't think. I thought we'd all just be wearing.
Also, there was no black people there. It was all Korean people because we're in Koreatown. So it was like a bunch of Korean people.
It was Korean people being like, it was one Korean guy being like, "Come on, we love black people. Mm-hmm. Koreans. We love hip hop." That's a direct quote.
And then we had to kneel. And we almost didn't make it through that because there was like so many like pieces of shards of glass in the cement that our knees were bleeding. And we were like waiting for the first person to stand up.
Yeah, I was kind of looking around like, all right, we
need to get up now. How long are we going to kneel for?
We've been taking a knee for a minute now.
And that was it. We just left, huh?
And then I think we left early, yeah.
We got some of the paperwork. We were like, oh, yeah, give that to us. And it was like a coloring book. And I was like, I don't know if this is helpful.
Yeah.
We were bad at protesting. We shouldn't be allowed to do it. Take that right away from us.
Yeah, don't.
We shouldn't be allowed to protest. I don't even want to be allowed to have a bank account, honestly. Do you like that right?
Yeah, I mean, I want I want a bank account. But
you love rights, huh? So manly of you. It's so manly of you to like having rights.
Yeah. I'm into it.
We need a fight. See, I never feel like that song.
For your right to party?
I don't feel like that about anything.
Yeah, that's the only one that I need to keep.
I need to party.
Fight for your right to party.
No, I don't feel like I need to fight for my right to do anything. Yeah. Besides run my bitch ass mouth.
Yeah, you'll die on that hill.
But, like, again, if they took it away from me, like I said.
You'll walk to Kansas.
I'll walk to Kansas, and I just won't stop doing it till they kill me. But, yeah.
Yep.
I'm not going to, like, create new legislature to protect it, though. I'll just do it till I die. I'm like, whatever, I'll die whenever you kill me. I just kind of accept my fate is, like, what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's so weird that it's like you don't care about any of those things, but you're just like, women, stop calling your pussies Yonis.
Ugh, it's so annoying. We've talked about this before. I hate more than anything minor inconveniences. I don't care about big world problems because to me, like I said, it's out of my control. But if you're taking an extra 2 minutes to set up the cameras that I feel like should already be set up, I'm irate. But if abortion gets taken away, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't have like emotion attached to certain things. What do you think of that? I don't know. I'm kind of broken in that sense. Or I'm fixed.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, that's one way to look at it. The positive way to look at it is that you don't let things out of your control affect your mood.
Mm-hmm.
And the negative way to look at it is that you're calloused and soulless and a piece of shit.
I think that like
it's probably somewhere in between.
I think that I just zoom out a little too much on everything, and that the only way to be happy is to be focusing on things that you're grateful for and things that are in your control, and that despite the world is ending, an asteroid's about to hit the Earth in 3 minutes, that nothing should be able to alter your happiness because you have to protect it. Even the day you get the worst news, you have to, that's a challenge that you have to work through. Like, people want happiness to be given to them when things go right, whereas happiness is despite the things going wrong. And I just protect my happiness no matter what, because I think that when I'm happy, I can take care of other people better. And I'm always providing more to the world when I'm in a good mood. And I'm providing almost nothing to the world when I'm screaming and angry.
Yeah, just more noise.
It's just more noise. It's actually not productive at all.
Happiness is a choice.
It is.
Just like who said
being
that?
Trans. Kim Petras.
Yep.
And Jesus. He was trans. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Do you know who actually said that?
Hulk Hogan. You're going to keep making me guess?
This is a choice, brother. Yeah, do you know who said that?
Vince McMahon. It's just going to keep being wrestling people.
Yeah. Nope.
No, who said it?
Abraham Lincoln.
Are you making that up?
Nope.
Now I can't tell if this is a bit or not.
No, yeah, it's an Abraham Lincoln quote.
Okay, you think he was the first one, though? Or he's just the first recorded one? Because he probably got that from someone else.
I don't know. He probably never even said it. But
he was hacking that, yeah. It got to be somebody that was like in the medieval times. Happiness is thy choice.
Abraham Lincoln said happiness is a choice, and Kanye West said slavery is a choice.
Okay. Yeah, I believe that. See, I think me and Kanye would get along, to be honest.
Okay. You got to stop.
The thing is,
you gotta stop taking these.
I'm not taking their side. I'm just saying, like, I think that also everything that I say is misinterpreted because, like,
I mean,
it is because, like, you know me really well, and when I talk like so aggressively about things, like, there's little parts of it that are real and like useful, and then there's parts of it that are like so exaggerated and flamboyant just because that's the style of how I speak. And you don't take them out of context because you know me as a person.
Just because it's fun to say stupid shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like that's the entire basis of comedy, is saying stuff because it's wrong.
Yeah.
And that's why it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
And that's comedy.
But also, it's that people can't understand my tone of voice because it's like, so I don't even feel like I'm dry, but I guess I am.
Yeah.
Am I dry?
You don't want me to answer that?
I was watching a TikTok and a girl kicked her leg up and she had a period stain, and it was just like, that's relatable. How you go viral, by the way.
Yeah.
I might do it. Should we stop?
Yeah, maybe next week. Yeah. So in closing, I don't know. I don't know what we learned on this episode.
You don't have to learn anything. You just have to know that I don't believe women should have rights.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, well, what if your rights actually were taken away? Then how would you feel?
Yeah, people
that's how I feel.
People really love being like, yeah, but what if comedy wasn't funny?
Right. Yeah.
And what if it was everything you said was really how you felt?
Yeah. I think, one more point. I think also I've never been in control of anything because I've just been broke my whole life, and I don't really know what it feels like to be entitled to things. So that makes me disconnected too. Do you ever feel that some ways where like if something gets taken away from you, you're like, I expected that to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've noticed that our rich friends get way more
upset about their rights.
Upset when something doesn't go their way.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you expected things to go your way?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You thought that like shit would just work out for you?
Yeah, that's wild.
That's fucking rich brain right there.
Yeah. That's why I can't really be friends with rich people. Like, I can't really get too close to them because I just don't even, like, understand their perspective at all. Anyway, if you believe in abortion and you believe having rights, then you're rich. So if you think you should, if you think you deserve rights, then you must be a millionaire.
Who wants to have rights? I don't know.
What are you, Regis Philbin?
Yeah, that was the reference.
R.I.P. I wanted to talk about ASMR, but we didn't get there.
Good. Thank God.
It was the only part shitting on men.
All right. Well, that'll be next week's episode. We'll shit on men.
Okay.
Keep it fine. Even.
You better bring topics about the men shitting on men thing, because you definitely have some for that.
No. We're pretty great. I can't think of anything really that men do wrong. Maybe we're too
handsome?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
We let women have too many rights.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with men.
And you're correcting that now, so actually it's not even one of your faults.
We're working on it.
You're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.